Oh, jeez. How do I add docs? There it is. Forgot about this game for real. How cool? Well, I mean, the Skate 4 just came out. Well, Skate period dot. That I guess they're calling it. They're not even calling it Skate 4. I have absolutely no idea how this stream is gonna look. I'm also forgot about this dude, as in me, or forgot about the game. How do I dock it into my? There we go. That's how you dock it into your. My settings reset because it's streaming on YouTube instead of streaming on Twitch. I can just do this. And then I can just do this. I'm configuring some things. So y'all gonna have to give me a second. And then we'll be good. As in you, how could I? I mean, it has been quite a long time since I've done really anything. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just minimize my. Really, when I minimize, when I minimize OBS, it minimizes the chat window, so I have to like keep OBS open in the corner if I want to use my my chat preview. Wow, that sucks. But I don't have a second monitor right now either. But oh well, I'll do it this way. I'm configuring things. I apologize. All right. We'll have to see. I have zero idea how this stream is gonna run and or look because I switched encoders and didn't test it first, and also this game is doing things to my computer. So I have no idea. If it looks terrible, well then shit. I don't know really what to do about that. But I'll figure it out. Hello, can I actually do something? There we go. It's a good thing you are still subbed. Yeah, I mean, I haven't done a whole lot in a while. I uploaded that video about my my shrimp tank. My shrimp tank. Which I'm making more currently. However, that stuff takes a very, very, very long time to actually, you know, work. So, who put a rail there? Why would you put brother? Brother, you are doing it on purpose. This guy's doing it on purpose. Well, thank you, Charlie. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. This guy's doing it on purpose. What an asshole. I need money, though. So I'm going to go actually do some stuff. Which, I think I need more. Yeah, my gold crest is not leveled up. So I'm going to go do that. It's got to be top 5 worst features, putting items on like that. I mean, I really enjoy it when somebody doesn't purposefully do it to, like, spite you. Because it's actually really useful. Some challenges, wow. Some challenges, there's rails that are just, like, a little too high to comfortably get on top of. So you have to kind of, I mean, you can usually get up to them, but a lot of the time, if you put like a little kicker right before the rail, it's much easier to get on top of. I like them sometimes. I don't think, see what I don't know, it's hard because some really good sessions I've had are from other people placing like items down like that, and then me just kind of joining in and like riding off of their items. So like people will place kickers down and then like set up a spot, and then they'll go for it, and then I'll just kind of like join in. But what do I have to do? I have to hit. I'm landing a dumpster. But yeah, that, I mean, that's the first time that I've gotten legitimately like I don't know how to describe it other than like griefed, because that dude was putting them right at the very bottom of the ramp, and by default it's on for everyone. So when you place an item, everyone can run into it and like use it, but you have to manually go in and turn it off if you don't want to use it, which that one kind of sucks. I like the feature and concept, but that dude was just being an ass. Watch out. That's all I've been getting. I had to manually turn it off each time. It's like, I don't know, because it's hard, because like when it works, it's great, but it offers the opportunity for people to do stuff like that. And that, oh, I know, you know what? I've had a bunch that were like, that's the first time I've had someone place rails down in the middle of a drop. But what I've had a lot is people placing, for some reason, people love placing, like, it's like the kicker launcher you get, so it's somewhere in between, like a kicker and a quarter pipe, and they place them at, why is this one not counting? Thank you, game. Very cool. They place it at, like, the top of inclines, so you have to, like, shimmy your way through them in order to get down the actual incline. There we go. That one worked. But these, I'm not too sure about how I feel about these, like, slam challenges, because obviously they're no Hollow Meat. Hollow Meat's not in this game. But I mean, I like that they exist, but they're not my favorite thing to do. Because honestly, in this game, I very, very much enjoy playing like a more realistic, a more grounded style of skating. So most of the time I'm playing this game, it's just spent on just like actual street spots and finding my own street spots. But I like that you have the ability to do all this crazy stuff if you want. Yeah, like this. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. This annoys me. This shit is annoying. I think it's so they can... Yeah, they're trying to drop in from off there. Which, first of all, you don't need that. You can do it without that. Second of all, it doesn't seem to be working, because that is, like... I feel like that'd be a lot less effective, because you can just drop straight off of that roof into here. I've done it. Yeah, that is the stuff that annoys me. That was the first time I've had someone put a rail just straight in the middle of like a mega ramp. But I've had that a lot, where people are putting ramps and stuff right at the top. Usually usually they leave a little gap, but no, those guys are just like straight chucking it down there. Hey, watch this. Tray. Into the, well, I guess, fakey regular manual, not even nose manual. Fuck, my game! My game's bugging out. Oh. Yeah, I crashed. It's gonna put me back in queue, isn't it? Please don't put me in queue. I just want to play the game. There's been a relatively long queue times. Not like... they are pretty bad. The queue times are pretty bad. Which they've stated they're working on. They've said that. So, like... Oh, that was loud. So, like, I have hope that it will be resolved fairly soon. Yeah, at least it didn't, like, boot me back to... you know, somewhere else. But earlier when I was messing with it, for some reason the settings in this game like to reset themselves. If it crashes, it like resets all your settings, specifically like video settings. So earlier when I already did that one. Earlier when I was tinkering with OBS to see if I could even get this to work properly, it like reset my aspect ratio on my recording. Oh my gosh, I'm having an aneurysm actually. It reset my aspect ratio on my recording, so it screwed up my whole OBS. OBS was wigging out because it was like a weirdly wide and stretched aspect ratio, and yeah, it was kind of being funky. But okay, can actually do this one now.
Feeling up to a challenge?
Pretty much, I just need money, and I want to level up my manual the truck. I need to 180 spin, manual the sky bridge, manual the truck. Okay, so I just need to like boink and then manual. That's gonna miss. Okay, sick. So let me just watch out. Manual. I'm gonna miss again.
Back to the start.
Okay, swag.
You got this.
Boink. Wow. That was neat. That was awesome. I love that that happened. Boink. Huh? Excuse me? Yeah. Hello? What didn't count? That's one of the annoying things is that there's usually a little like dotted outline that kind of you can see if you've already completed the trick. There's a dotted outline that'll come up when you like complete the trick again, because some of these ones where you have to do them all in one sequence, like right there, I didn't know what had been completed or not until the very last second, because the dotted outline kind of sometimes doesn't happen as you're doing it. It happens like at the very end once you've already gotten everything and finished the line. So it could be a little tricky to see where those are. I just leveled up Gullcrest. Let me, I guess, finish Hedgemont one so I could just level up Hedgemont again. I'll just do that one. No, let me do another actual skating one. Yoink. Big Dirty D's pointing. You know, they want to do the fent lean, fucking fent fold. Okay, very cool. Thank you, game. Watch this. Tray flip. Port slide. Let's go. Damn. I accidentally reset. I have a really bad habit of doing that. I just kind of spam up D-pad whenever I fail, which is a very bad thing to do. Boom. Hell yeah. Clean. Ready for this? Worked out. Okay, challenge time. I don't know how I feel.
What do you think?
I like the challenges, but I do think
Send it.
okay, let me actually read what the challenge is. Total attempt score, grind 3 benches, triple flip trick, 1 foot grab over the stairs. So grind 3 benches. I don't know what I was doing there. Grab 3 benches. Okay, shout out my tray flip. Very cool. Bam, board slide. Grind 3 benches. 1 foot grab over the stairs. And the rest should be... Wow, that was tragic.
Reload.
Let me see. I should probably look where these stairs even are. And go from there. Bakey kickflip onto the bench. Let me see. Ooh, idea. If I can make this work. Boom. Manual. I was supposed to grind that. Oh well. I'll just see where the line ends. So I don't think that... Yeah, the 2,500 score is going to be easy. Does that count? No! So, triple flip trick, 1 foot grab over the stairs. Does that mean a triple as in, like, I got a held triple? I think I know where I can do that. So I have to grind 3 benches. Probably do it here. No, I'll do it up here. Here we go. Triple heel. Yerp. I need to grind this one, though. So, yoink. No, I missed a grind. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm cooked. The only one I missed is the grind 3 benches. Okay, that's fine. Have to do that a little earlier. I skipped doing it on this third one here, because I wanted to see what I could squeeze out in terms of the other challenges, and I clipped my wheels. Let's go. Okay. I'm garbage. Yoink. Go. Boink. Board slide. Love Reaper now. Wow. That was not a very graceful fall. Frontside 5-0. See if I can just like yoink. I am ollieing too early. Not ollieing, but flip tricking. Popping too early, I guess. Is the correct term. Oh, did that count? That did count. Brother, why am I popping so early? That one feels weird. I should probably, you know what? I see a very easy way to overcome. Hey. Nose line? What? Boom. I see a very easy way to overcome that. I just need to not pop directly onto the corner there. Oh, I'm going to need speed. That was a double. Damn it. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that.
Time for another go.
I had to do... So grind, 3 benches. So there's 2. I do a triple. Why? Why? That one seems like oddly high. Or maybe I'm just like not hitting it right. But here, I'll just hit that. Get the bearing. Go on the outside here. There you go, a little no slide. Hello? Triple heel flip, please. Yes. Oh, Mongo pushing. Let's go. That count? That. What didn't count there? Was my score not high enough? That's tragic. Alright, well, I guess I gotta start being a little more fancy. Yoink. I want to grind on this. Just to get that out of the way. Okay, those grinds are complete, and I will go bam, bam. And for this one, I'm going to heel flip up, manual, heel flip out, bam, bam, complete. That counted. Smashed the ground a little hard, but it counted. I will take that.
That work done.
Let me just go ahead and see if I can preview the stream here. And see if it's gonna let me how do I preview my own stream? On freaking YouTube. Oh, there we go. I just want to see how we looking visually. Alright. That looks fine. Encoder's fine. Not too laggy or anything. Alright. Ooh, is that music I saw? Oh, it's way down there. Can I get it? Yes. Sick. Okay, I want to level up Hedgemont, I guess. What gives me the most munners? That gives me the most munners. I would like to go gambling. Yeah, one of my very few complaints with this game is that when you there's nothing else to spend your what is it, your rip chips on. So the stuff you get, I'm gonna just grab the link real quick. So just gotta go to YouTube. Not do that. Just go to my own YouTube. Hello, youtube.com. I'll go to my channel, and I just need the link to my own stream, share, copy. Should have done this a long time ago. I will go here, here. I will go new stream. Telephone stream. There we go. Finally remember to put my stream in the damn Ethan stream chat. Should we be expecting more uploads soon? A couple more.
Just jiggling the wires.
I don't know how soon. So, I don't know where exactly you came from. Cup of hydrochloric acid. I don't know where exactly, like, when you started watching my stuff. But recently I uploaded a video about a shrimp tank. And, what's up, why not? I uploaded a video about my shrimp tank that I was working on. And I'm currently rebuilding 2 new shrimp tanks, which will have, well, I guess one of them is purely a shrimp tank. It is a shrimp jar. It is literally a 2-gallon jar, which has shrimp in it, I guess. I don't know how else to put it. I started watching around your full vid, been watching since. It's so fire. Well, thank you. I can assure you, the reason I asked is because in terms of Balisong content, no, that is not happening likely ever again. However, I'm not going to promise anything, but in the next, next year, it is likely that I will be moving back home to New York, my hometown, which is also where Ethan, I'm sure you know who Ethan is, and if you don't, that's crazy. That's also where Ethan still lives. So we will be reunited. So all of the classic GOAT Ethan videos that we worked on together, we had to stop doing those because I moved across the country. But moving back, we will be reunited. And I'm not going to promise anything. I'm not going to say anything. But I know Ethan's main channel has been a little dry lately, and he still does like Balisong content. So you might see me again in one way or another. On my channel, though, no, it'll mostly just be more aquarium stuff for now. It won't let me manual. Why not? Do you know how to manual, or like is that a skill issue? Is that a krill issue, or is that like legit the game not counting your progression? Because the progression is a little jank. The progression's a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes it just doesn't count stuff. But you have to know how to do the trick first. So is that a you issue, or is that a game issue? It says pull R stick down. So manuals, I don't have the flick it thing on my screen, the little circle on the bottom. But just a PSA, if you're not doing manuals correctly, you pull it down halfway. If you pull it all the way down, you just sit on your tail. Pull it all the way forward, you get ready for a nollie. Pull it down halfway. Pull it up halfway. And that's how you manual. And that's super useful for boink. Pull it down halfway. Showed it all the way down. What the fricker? Yeah, it also showed earlier to get into a board slide, you tilt your stick to the side, board slide and like tail slides and shit. You flick your stick either side, but earlier it was showing me a pop shove it input in air, which is not how that works. That just gives you a late shove. So you can do tricks like late in the air. So if I pop off the building, I'm in the air and I can still like do tricks. So it was showing me the wrong input. So yeah, that can be a little tricky. But no, just manuals are half stick pull.
Time keeps on ticking towards closure. Hurry up.
Oh, there's another one over there. This one's weird. Oh, this is timed. Oh shoot. I did not know this was timed. But yeah, to answer your question, cup of hydrochloric acid. There's more aquarium stuff coming soon, and part of that is because I felt an immense amount of joy making that video. Like the aquarium stuff, I've loved animals for a very large portion of my life, pretty much my entire life. I absolutely have loved animals. And making that video was a very, very fulfilling, and it's something I really love doing. And the best way to describe it is like return on investment. The outcome from that video was it brought me way more than I thought it would. And that's mostly it's not even in terms of numbers. Like that video it is my #1 performing video within the time frame. But honestly, not even that. It was just the amount of like love and support and community that came from that shrimp tank video. that I was like, not only is this probably my favorite project I've ever worked on in terms of like how like fulfillingness, but also a lot of people loved that video. Beaver, what is up, Beaver? Beaver was one of those people. Beaver's my #1 fan. He actually has my name tattooed on his ass cheek. Don't fact check that. Yeah, definitely don't fact check that. Just take my word for it. Haven't chatted on YouTube yet. Glad you enjoyed your video. We all did too. Thank you. I had so much fun making that. So right now, to give you a little idea, currently working on a shrimp jar. It is a 2-gallon jar, basically just full of plants that is just like a mini temporary, not temporary because it will be permanent, but just like a mini little shrimp enclosure. Nothing crazy. And then on the other side of things, we managed to secure a 17-gallon tank, like a rimless tank, so it doesn't have the black borders on the top or bottom. Because we went to the shrimp store. Wow, we went to this aquarium store that's near us, and they had one that was on clearance because it was lightly chipped. No, it wasn't even lightly chipped. The foam on the bottom was slightly peeling off. So we just put the foam back, and then we got it for like, less than half of. Well, not less than half. We got it for like a very, very, very good price. Like probably close to half off, just because of that. Like that little piece of foam peeling they discounted it almost half off, which was crazy. So we bought that. It is almost twice as big as the current shrimp tank. It looks infinitely cooler. So we are working on getting that up and running, but realistically we are kind of behind on that one. There's stuff in it, but there is no water in it. It doesn't have any water. There's some logs and soil and stuff in there, but there's no water in it because we need to glue the logs down because they are not waterlogged and they will float. So we have to glue them down and get that all situated before we can you do that. And that will be a full, like, that'll be a completely new everything. Like the shrimps that I currently have will get moved over there, and then there'll be some fish in there too because it's a very large tank. Yeah, to your point, why not? I find it really, it's kind of iffy because it entirely depends on the type of tank you do and the creatures you have in the tank. For me personally, so the reason, if you watch my video, my tank is almost like, it's really planted. There's plants everywhere. There's rocks, like some places, but there's plants on top. There's like floater plants. There is a ton of like pearlweed and stuff growing out of the ground. There's some moss. The reason for doing that is if you do that, the plants take care of a lot of the water filtration for you. So you don't have to do water changes, like really much at all, once your tank is fully established. So realistically, granted, I don't have fish. I just have shrimp, at least in this tank. And shrimp are insanely easy to take care of. So they kind of just take care of themselves. I just kind of have to watch the water level. Top it off on water when it's low. And then just every once in a while, like, peek in it and just see, is everything going well? Are we all good? And yeah, everything's going good with the tank. But then again, if you have like fish and stuff, that gets very different. What was I doing? What was I supposed to be? Okay. Kickflip. I need to heel flip, manual revert, kickflip. Okay. So kickflip. I messed that up.
Start over.
Kickflip. Wow, I lean my stick too far. I'm on my way to the shrimp store. I'm going to a shrimp store. You don't want anything? Didn't count. So I need to. Boom. Wow. Not mess it up. Kickflip. I was not in manual. Of course I wasn't. Kickflip. Manual revert. Let me actually. I don't do reverts. So that's another fakey kickflip. Okay, so I do have to do the heel flip. Input. Bam. Where is my heel flip? No. Sag. Oh.
Let's give it another
Stop.
go.
Bam. 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 I was not in manual. I wasn't mannying, bruh. Brother. See this? Actually, you know what? I got an idea. This is what I was talking about. This is a very, very good spot to just add a little kicker. And then just call it a day. Because jumping onto... Actually getting onto this ledge without a kicker is a little annoying. It's doable, but I'd rather just not. So, I go boink, 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 boink. There we go. That'll do it. I don't know why that one took me so long. Like, kickflips into manuals and then, like, heel flipping out is, like, something I do constantly. Like, my default, like, flat ground trick is I usually tray flip into a manual and then, wow, that was bad. Tray flip into a manual. That's a variable. But hello? What is happening? And then kickflip out. Tray flip. That was a 360 shove, but close enough. But whatever. Yeah, I very much, like, I don't know why that one took me so long. Tray flip into manual and then fakey kickflip out. Yeah, that's like the default that I do every time I'm on flat ground. I love doing, like, bakey kickflips into grinds. But I don't know why that one was giving me so much trouble. Oh, well. Bucket we ball. I'm not going to make that. Yeah. Alright, what else can I do to make money? Give me money. There we go. I go to the shop. I also almost level up Hegemont. Which I don't really need to level up Hegemont, but it would not hurt to level up my Hegemont. Watch out! If I just want to do a flip trick manual and grab in one sequence and it doesn't count as one sequence. Yeah. Those are kind of tricky because you have to, if all four wheels touch the ground at all, the sequence ends. So you can also see by your modifier on the bottom left corner. If that at any point, like, moves or changes, then you've landed. So, like, you have to land in a manual to keep your sequence going. So it can be really tricky because sometimes if you jump and hit the ground too hard, it'll, like, end your manual for you. So you gotta, like, it can be really tricky to do that. Hit the skate shop roof. Slam distance. And slam in dumpster. All the above. Oh, I have to, like, really go at it. What? I gotta do all that in one sequence? I gotta get to that dumpster? What the hell? Boink. Oh, I can do that? Yoink. I didn't know you could, like, after you ragdolled, you could just, like, keep, like, what is that called? Spread eagling. You could do it again. I didn't know that. I thought it was just, like, once you did it, that's it. Boink. I'll go there. Yeah, this shit ain't working. Some of the challenges are a bit jank, especially the do 'em all in one sequence ones. Those... No, honestly, the ones I find the most jank are the ones where you have to do tricks on specific objects. Like, it'll highlight objects. Those can be really jank because I guess, the boundaries of what it considers to be on that object are very unclear. So those could be real rough. Those can suck major ass. But,
Go, crush it.
and also, yeah, the game is just jank, period. It's definitely needs some work. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Total attempt score, flip tricks 2, grabs 2, 360 spin over the stage. Watch out. There we go. Yeah, the game definitely does need some... It lacks polish, which makes sense. It is an early access. They very much stated that it's like a... I think their estimate was like 6-month early access. Early access to give people something to play while they polish everything up and really lock things in. Which is why people are so incredibly upset about this game. And some of it is very valid, like the whole, like all the microtransactions and it not being, like, I guess the atmosphere of the old skate games and that kind of thing. That's completely valid. And also the whole online only thing. I very, very much enjoy the online play, but there should be an offline mode. I don't enjoy the fact that there's no offline mode, period. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are forgetting it quite literally is an unfinished game. It is early access. We are quite literally putting our name down on the paper to play something that is not complete. So when people are like, what the fuck, this game is incomplete, dog, yes, it quite literally is. No Hollow Meat is kind of cringe. I will say No Hollow Meat is cringe. I believe they said they might bring it back, but the whole, can't damage yourself, I forgot what the tech is called, that Impervatech that they have in this game is literally built so you can't damage yourself. I don't know why that decision was made. Probably to lower the rating so they could, like, make it so kids can play it, which, I guess makes sense. But that was probably like EA forcing them to do that. I'm willing to bet the actual skate company, like the developers, didn't want to do that, and then EA was like, "Nah, dog, we need them ratings lowered so we can have like 13-year-olds playing the shit." The online only is cringe though. I will say, like, I very much enjoy the online play. I love the random little sessions that I've been... Why am I sucking so much right now? I love the random little sessions that I've been having of, like, seeing somebody place down an object and then just, like, scooping in behind them and, like, skating the same stuff as them and, like, just doing some cool stuff. I am really messing up this first. I need to just stop mindlessly spinning and just do the thing. Flip trick over the shrubs. Manual the crosswalk. Okay, manual the cross. There's a lip there. Okay, that's the crosswalk I need to manual. And then it's just score. Okay. But yeah, the online only thing, there should be a single player mode. I like the online play, but don't take away the option to play single player. I don't think that was a very good idea. But, you know, when you're playing single player, there's no way for them to shovel microtransactions at you. So it's an EA classic. Gotta love EA. At the end of the day, it's really unfortunate that EA happens to be the company that owns the Skate franchise. Because I think, EA probably told them to do some things that they may not have intended on doing. What was that? Why is this one fucking me up so bad? This jump is gross. It's like I have to cut really close to my push. I'm just going to do this because I have to push very late. Okay, I did not want a hippie jump, but all right. Here we go.
Reload.
Brother, it resets me when I try to open my freaking menu. No. Let me just do the thing. I love online service. I too love online service. I thank my Spectrum guy every time he comes by. No, yeah, live service. I think live service has its benefits. In a game like Skate, live service can be very, very, very good. Because new community parks, somebody made a comment in a video one time that I was super actually like stoked on, is like when the Olympics, like, because street skating is in the Olympics now. That is a legitimate thing. So when the Olympic park is shown for next year, next Olympics, they could put that Olympic park into the game and like allow players to come up with their own lines on those parks. And like they could replicate some famous parks, or they could just like have community parks on the map and constantly, like, the map is going to be changing, so there's going to be new places to skate and all that, which I think is super sick. It's just the caveat to that is, you know, live service bullshit. So why did they put that there? Why did they put that there? Oh no! Okay, actually, we're okay. We are chilling. I panicked there for a second. But that is the caveat of live service, is that we unfortunately are going to get shoveled, especially free live service. We're going to get shoveled microtransactions. We're going to get shoveled DLC to buy. We're going to get shoveled all that stuff. I mean, they said that all the map changes and map expansions are going to be free. I'm going to very much hope that they stick with that. I'm not going to be too surprised if it ends up changing. However, I'm going to very much hope that that does stick. Oh, this is weird. Can I even get over this? Barely. I'll have to not, like, 360 shove. Yeah, I can go over that. But I need to hit that grind. I don't necessarily mind, like, live service in and of itself. But it has to be well done live service. And I think Skate as a concept and as a franchise is something that live service would very much benefit if done well, because of the fact that, like, they could rotate in different parks and they could rotate in all this like cool stuff and new collabs and new because collabs with brands is something that is very common, like, in skate culture. Like, you know, this skater gets their own shoe or this skater gets their own deck and all that stuff. I think my actual deck that I have in real life is I can't remember whose collab it is, but it's a collab. So, like, there's options for that kind of thing, which are, I think, really cool. Because let's say, you know, somebody XYZ skater comes out with a new shoe. All right, it's in the item shop. You can just buy that shit if you wanted to, which would make them a hell of money. So I do think that is the thing EA is going to do, because the amount of cash that they will generate off of that kind of stuff will be crazy. Like, that they could make so much bank by just putting in, like, I know I used to work at Vans for a while, and there was a ton, like, I was around for when there was a One Piece collab, like Vans cross One Piece, where they had some shoes and some clothing that had One Piece characters on them. Like, it was a purple set of skate highs that had Nico Robin on them, and they were so sick. And then there was one, there's a pair of slip-ons, or I think it was actually it might not have been slip-ons. It might have been what are those things called? Oh, I already forgot. They were, like, the least important shoes in the collection. The old schools. I don't remember exactly what they're called. But, like, the default Vans. And there was a straw hat one that had, like, the texture looked like straw, like the straw hat texture, and then they had all the logos from all the straw hats on there. It was super sick. Like, that collab, and it sold very well. When we got those in stores, all of the main ones sold out, like, day one. Like, 9.5 is the most common shoe size. So, like, 9.5 to 10, like, anywhere from 8 to, like, 11 was completely gone in every single shoe within the first couple days. And then we only ended up with some of, like, the size 12 skate highs for, like, the Nico Robin ones. But, like, that would be so easy to just throw that in the game. Just be like, yo, we just charge, like, $10 for some shoes, make infinite amounts of money, and we're good. And then funnel that money into putting new parts of the map. And then we're chilling. So, like, I think that stuff is also really, really cool. And it's one of those, the cool thing about cosmetics like that is you can buy it if you want to buy it. And other than that, you don't have to. That's why, like, a game, I'm hoping it doesn't take the route of, like, Destiny, because Destiny is a live service game that is free to download. But if you've ever played Destiny, you know that, dog, you can't do jack shit unless you buy the $30 expansion, and you're gonna need, like, 3 of them to do the shit that you want to do. So, like, I'm hoping if it stays strictly cosmetic, like, a lot of people are comparing this game to, like, they Fortnite-ified Skate. Honestly, I don't even think that's that bad of a thing, because Fortnite, like, you can play all of Fortnite, and you can play every game mode, you can play all of that without having to spend money. It's strictly cosmetics. Whereas a game like Destiny, you're going to pay $30 for the expansion to your free game just to play the upcoming raid. Like, I'm okay with cosmetics if they allow us to have the actual map and new quests and all that shit for free. Telephone is live. I am. What's up, Odo? My head out. It's been great to see you live again. You should do this more often. Well, good to see you again. Cup of hydrofluoric. You know what? Good to see you again. I'm going to leave it there. Maybe I will stream more. I used to stream a lot back. This is before the Balisong days at all. I used to stream very, very much. But don't really do that anymore. something I've thought about coming back to, but it's just for me streaming right now, the conditions have to be perfect. Maybe later on the conditions will more often be perfect, but I'm not going to promise anything. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let me actually like go to a quest or something. How you doing, Odo? I'm indeed live for the first time in ages. I'm actually playing a video game for the first time in ages. Dude, I have not played video games, like, period, at all, aside from, like, Tekken, in so long. I have not sat down and... Oh, I'm fent folding. I forgot I have the emote saved. I have not just, like, sit down and played video games on my own for so long. And then I have 20 plus hours in this game, and it's been out for 3 days. So, needless to say, I'm very excited about the new Skate. And I'm very glad to have it. What do I have to do here? I have to boink, go through the green wall hole. Did that. Hit palm trees 2 out of 7. Land in the undercover planter. A hard focusing persona. Which one? Like all of them? Or just like one of them? Please. Yeah. I just need to hit more palm trees. My water is here. I forgot I brought my water down. I was like, holy shit, I'm so thirsty. I need to get water. And then I've had my water here the entire time. Let's go. My brain is massive. My brain is so fat and juicy. Can I hit this? Palm tree, please. Yes, there we go. Persona 5, I'm going to play P3 after. Hell yeah. I never got into Persona. It's, I can understand the appeal, but it's just not something I ever took interest in. But I can definitely see the appeal. We gotta boot up P4 Arena. Persona fighting game.
I see you completing those objectives. Are you a completionist?
I am so close to leveling up Hedgemont. Grindfest and takes long ass time to get through. Yeah, that's the thing. I do not like long games. Something about long games just stresses me out. I don't like committing time to things because I also just don't like. At this point, I just don't play video games like that, realistically. Like, I used to be an absolute grindaholic in certain things. Like, for the little bit that, you know, we did play Destiny 2, I did play a lot of it. However, I don't know, I just don't, like, I really don't just play games like that anymore. I say that, and then I'm playing Skate for many, many hours. But I don't know, there's a difference. Something about, like, games like Skate that are really just, like, sandboxes, I like, and I play a lot of them. Skate specifically for an extra couple of reasons, but sandbox games like this, it's just, like, there's no pressure. And I feel like part of what is difficult about me and, like, long story games like Persona, like, people are trying to get me, well, one of the things I want to play is, like, Elden Ring. And, like, those kind of games, they take a super long time, but it's also so difficult to just hop in quickly and then, like, put it down. Which is, I'm one of those people, like, for context, every time I watch, usually when I watch an anime, right? Let's take, when I first watched Demon Slayer, for example. First thing that's on my mind, because we just went and saw the movie, which was peak, by the way. I was like, nah, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch it. Whatever. It doesn't look appealing. Whatever. Not going to watch it. Not going to watch it. Whatever. For, like, a good probably 2 months while people were telling me about it. And then when I watched the first season of Demon Slayer, I watched it all in one sitting. The entire first season. I got up to eat once. So the problem is, when that happens with a 100-hour, 150-hour, 200-hour game, I am completely cooked. I'm going to have one like 14-hour session, and then I'm going to bail completely. That's called having ferocious ADHD and very poor management of my brain. But the thing I love so much about games like Skate is that I can just hop in and hop off whenever I want with no stakes. And I like that. I enjoy that, and I enjoy that there's a lot less stress. And I very much enjoy that in a game like Skate specifically, it's really just me versus myself. Like, it's a full sandbox, and I am very big on like movement and execution. Every single game I play, I put all of my mental, like, not like literal skill points, but like mental skill points into like movement and execution and doing funny movement tech and stuff. And that's in like fighting games, that's in everything. And like in fighting games specifically, I always pick characters with like high execution requirements and like a lot of movement tech. So like, and one of my favorite games ever is like Ultra Kill, and like that's my shit. That is everything that I do. And Skate, part of why I love this franchise so much is that there's really like no competition. It's not stressful. There's a lot of self-expression, and it's all just movement. It's all just movement and skill, and I have all the assists mostly off, so it's just like raw, just like finding a spot and just like figuring out what I can do and just piecing it all together, getting my own self-expression in, and doing some stuff. I forget where I was and what I was doing and get demotivated. Yeah, I tend to, if I get lost, I get insanely unmotivated. And that's not so much an issue of like I want games to hold my hand. It's more so like I find it hard to stay. Like, I'm not a big puzzle game fan. I'm really not, unless it's like Portal. I think Portal is really cool because the concept of Portal is just so incredibly fascinating. Puzzle games to me have to be a certain level of like every single time I boot up the game, I am just in awe of what is happening. But getting stuck annoys me a lot. And it very much demotivates me. Like, getting stuck in terms of being lost, I should probably say, because like fighting a hard boss over and over and over, I don't usually mind that too much. It's more so getting stuck in terms of I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. The progression, especially if the progression is unclear. Like, I can deal with, you know, a tricky spot on a map or like a secret hidden like place I have to go to progress. But if what I'm actually doing, like what I'm supposed to be doing next, is unclear, I will just not do anything. I at least need to be told, like, hey, you know, you should probably go find this village next. And then I'll go find the village. But if the game is like, all right, you did the thing, I guess have fun. And I'm supposed to figure out the next part of the story on my own, that I can't do, which is why I can't really play Souls games very well. Because not only do I get lost, but also being lost is incredibly punishing, and also the game doesn't really tell you what to do next. It's kind of just like, hey, you entered village, I don't know, go talk to some people, I guess. And I get very lost. I get very unmotivated during that. So, yeah, it's kind of my, but, yeah, I'm very weird with games. It takes a lot for me to be hooked on a game. Yeah, I take a lot of long breaks in games like that. But I mean, I understand their appeal. And I definitely, like, there's games that I want to play. I would love to be playing Borderlands 4 right now because I have sunk so many hours into the Borderlands franchise, especially Borderlands 2. But my PC can't even run Borderlands 4 because that game is horrendously dog-ass in optimization. And then Randy Pitchford, you complain on Twitter, and he goes, hey, stop being broke, and then you'll be okay. And I love it. But, no, I reset on accident. Yeah, Portal 2 is the absolute GOAT. I think Valve games are just, they're peak. They are quite literally just peak. I reset and I lost my marker. That's cringe. But yeah, Valve, Valve. We've been playing Half-Life. Wow. We've been playing Left 4 Dead 2 recently. Like me and a couple of my buddies, and it's genuinely so much fun. And that is a like almost 2-decade-old game.
Sacred FV localized through Rectory Park.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this one. No. Excuse me? Wait. Oh, wait, no, this is a different challenge. So I got one challenge where I had to grind the ring around that statue. Like there's a ring that goes down the side of it, and I had to grind that in one of the challenges, and that fucked me up so bad. That challenge took me so long to do. What do I have to do? Total attempt score. Oh, I almost bailed. Please. Yes. No, I missed a bearing.
Go again.
Yeah, that's my thing with Souls games, Odo, is like I understand how great they are, and I understand the amount of accomplishment you get from doing them and like completing them, but I don't know, it's just like I'm not a puzzle game guy, and in a way those games are just like action puzzle games, not only just like in the boss fights, but also just figuring out where the hell to go. And I definitely see how rewarding they are. But for me, video games are not really a huge part of my life anymore. So a game that requires that much time and that much thinking. And also, I really just enjoy playing games with my friends. I don't really play games solo, like almost at all. Aside from like Skate right now, and also sometimes Tekken to like learn some shit. So games like that, which are a huge... No, I was right fucking there! Games like that, which are a huge solo time investment, are just really not my thing. I like playing games with my friends, and that's really about it. And I just, like, Skate as a franchise is everything I love about video games, especially now that there's, like, this online community aspect. You skate with your friends, do stupid, fun stuff. It's you versus the mechanics. It's like legitimate self-expression and self-improvement that is visible, and you can see the self-improvement. It's easy to just hop on, hop off kind of thing. And I know, Odo, you'll really understand it because you play a lot of rhythm games like I used to. It's that aspect of like, I'm just working to better myself that is really, really cool. And it's also why I love, obviously, rhythm games, but like fighting games too, is like most of it is just me working to better myself. And I think that's super, super sick. And also part of why I play fighting games is for the mechanical aspect of like learning the cool tech, learning all the neat combos, learning how to counteract certain characters and doing all that. And it's very mechanical. And I really like that about fighting games and also Skate. So Skate has been one of my favorite video game franchises for a long, long time. And for whatever issues that this game has, being, you know, the quote-unquote Skate 4, it feels like it's the best feeling Skate game. And that is, I don't even care if they want to shove microtransactions down my face. I am skating, dog. I am absolutely loving the way that this feels. I'm loving all the tricks that are available, and they're only going to add more. So, it's peak. I love it. I absolutely love the Skate franchise. And even if I don't 100% agree with a lot of the things that they're trying with this this new version, the game feels amazing to play. And that is the most important thing for me. At the end of the day, progression is nice, but 90% of the time, I just want to skate. Like, I like skating, just like in general, like in real life too. I'm not very good at it, but I do skate and rollerblade and all that stuff in real life sometimes, and I love it. So it's just mechanically doing things. Yeah, monkey type, like getting really good typing. It's not necessarily a game that you would think, is very deep. The monkey type website is not claiming to be like the next Elden Ring, but it's that physical, like I am practicing something with my hands and getting good at it that is super cool. And I think that's why a lot of people like things like sports and esports as well. It's like you're just improving yourself. And I really like that. I think that's super cool. Literally following the path in this slam challenge is not giving me the distance. Slam distance, I think. I don't know if it's after you've slammed already, or if it's like you can spread eagle in the air and get it. I need to board slide or lip slide, and then I need to do double flip tricks. I spent most of this talking. Let me see if I can board slide. Did that count? That did count. So I need to do double flip tricks. Oh shit. This is gonna be... Okay, there's one. I was using monkey type for a little bit, and I saw you guys talking about it in the Discord. It actually kind of made me want to go back and do some runs again, because I was never I never actively worked to improve my typing, but I do enjoy the physical act of typing. I think it's enjoyable to like improve and and like actually work on your typing. I think it's pretty fun. It's pretty neat. That's a skill. That's a legitimate skill. If you are really, really good at typing, that is legitimately a skill, and that is useful. That's a very useful skill to have.
Get after it.
So I think Monkey Type is sick. Monkey Type is definitely the best typing website. Like, I don't like TypeRacer and all that. The things I don't like about those is I like that you can customize Monkey Type and just do like letters without punctuation and all that stuff. I very much enjoy doing that just because it's a lot more fun to not be midway through a word and then just have to stop and hit a comma, not a comma, an apostrophe or anything like that. It's only 25 meters, and I'm definitely doing that both in air and on ground, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. It is bugged. If it is bugged, you can, if you pause and exit the challenge, you can try it again. Or, like, go back into it if it is really bugged. Because I've had a couple challenges that are just legitimately bugged. Like, you just cannot complete them. They just will not complete. I've also had a couple of challenges that quite literally... what was I going to say? I've had challenges that, like, literally just disappear halfway through doing them, and then I can no longer open the menu, and the challenge, like, shuts itself off. Very interesting. Early access. I'm hoping there's going to be... they're going to polish it up by the time the game fully releases, but I can't expect too much in the early access. That is what I signed up for. Wow, that is a absolutely terrible, terrible attempt. I don't know what happened there. I bailed. Oh, that counted. Okay, cool.
Look at you, begging out of
Yeah,
objective.
game could be buggy. I've had I joined a party earlier and I couldn't see my friend's model like the entire time. So yeah, the game, it ain't perfect. It definitely needs some polish. It needs some final love. But also, this game is doing way, way, way better than I think almost anyone anticipated. Every single day, this is the crazy part. Every single day that the game has been up so far, it has hit a new all-time peak. That does not usually happen for games. Usually they drop day 1, day 2 is peak, and then it drops off. But every single day that this game has been live, it has topped its own previous record. And that is crazy. It is the 7th most played game on Steam when I checked earlier. That's wild. I don't think anyone expected the new Skate game, especially in early access when they haven't really like hyped it up too much, to do that.
This challenge looks to be a perfect pairing
but
for a
holy
player
shit.
with your skills.
I'm waiting 20 minutes. Wait 20 minutes to get in once. Yeah, I had a really long queue earlier. Which has really only been a problem for me the past, like, I think today and yesterday. I've had queue times. I had a long queue once, and it was because the servers completely crashed. But most of the time, I was getting in like day 1 through 2, I guess, just fine. And then I don't actually know what day the game released. I can't remember. But it got a little worse because, as I said, they are topping their own record daily. So I don't think they're anticipating. And also, they have if you have a Twitter account, or I guess an X account. Stupid ass name. Thanks, Elon. If you have a Twitter account at all, there's the Skate EA actual Twitter account, and then there is the Skate News account. The Skate Updates account, I think it's called, something like that. updates, you know, the status on the game as it's happening. And then the regular Skate account will usually either retweet those, or if there's a big announcement, they'll post it there. But they said on there, which is the only thing I have used Twitter for at all recently. The only thing I use Twitter for at all, period, because I even didn't have a Twitter account for many, many, many years. I just made it literally to look at a couple news things.
Time for another go.
But, what was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? Yes, Odo, I'll get to that topic in a second. What was I saying? What the fuck was I saying? Yeah, the X accounts, they have info on, like, current players and stuff. And they tweeted on there, and they were like, dog, we had absolutely no idea that this was going to happen. So, yeah, you're crashing our servers because there's, like, triple what we anticipated. Which is fair and valid. Can't really be too mad at them for that. And also, it is a free game in early access. I am not going to complain as if I spent $75. It costs a whopping $0 on my bank account is unscathed. So yeah. Skate, but I can only do tricks I can do in real life. Those videos are amazing because I especially love the ones where they start as like
Nicely done.
regular push, regular ollie, and then if you're lucky a kickflip, and then they'll transition into like bombing off of a building and doing like an endless tray flip, and it's like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It's absolutely peak. Ooh, this spot is really sick. I love this spot right here. Oh wait, do you guys want to see something cool? I have something cool. I forgot I'm at this spot. Ready? Look at this cool thing. There's a cool thing I can do. Look at this cool thing I can do. Yoink, bye-bye. You can, oh, I am completely out of bounds. Yeah, you can phase through the map by doing that. I think that part's pretty sick. Oh, there's water under there. I think they use the water as the, 'cause you can't swim in this game, so I think they use the water just as, like, the death barrier. So they just dunk water under there. My favorite spot I found so far is the blue ramps by Stadium. By this stadium? Oh, right here. These ones. I have not skated those yet. I've seen them in clips, but I have not skated those at all, actually. I think my favorite spot... That's really hard to pick. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite spot necessarily, because a lot of my actually, you know what? The canal, the Hedgemont Canal, I like a lot. I like this whole canalway, because there's like this cool ass divot right here that you can scoop out of, and I just think I like the whole canalway. I think that's probably my favorite, spot total. And then I like the garage, the big ass curved parking garage, and those are probably two of my favorite spots for like big stuff. But I think my favorite stuff to do overall is stuff like this. Just like like pretty realistic. I like to most of the time skate pretty real, like based in realism. And then what is fucking happening? Hello? There we go. And just like find a cool street spot to dick around on. I like doing that a lot. I am not one of those people that spends most of the game like flailing myself through the air and doing all that stuff and like rolling around. I think it is really cool that they allow you to do that in this game. I think a lot of people are making way too big of a deal, and they're like, this game is so unrealistic. This game is just a Looney Tunes game. Like, this isn't skate. Dog, go right here. Go right here, right? Okay, go to settings. Go to general. Sorry. Go to gameplay. Go right here. Check this box. Turn your controls to experience. And then do street skating. Wow, that was terrible. Experience control scheme turns off most of the assists. It makes it so you actually have to, know how to use the flick. Can I not suck, please? Makes it so you have to actually know how to use the flick it system. It turns off. What is happening? This spot is fucking me up. I'm gonna go somewhere else now. Makes it so you actually have to know and judge when you're popping, how hard you're popping. It turns off most of the grind assists and all that. And then just street skate. Street skating is realistic in this game. People are complaining that the game is Looney Tunes, and then they're going and doing Looney Tunes shit. That is a skill issue. That is literally your fault, brother. Just don't do it. That's my rant anyways. I'm not getting tired, but like, it makes no sense to me when people say that this game is like super unrealistic and super stupid. Yeah, you can do that stuff, but you quite literally just don't have to. And if you don't like that type of skating, just don't do it. Granted, most of the stuff you're seeing, like clips and stuff on YouTube and Twitter and all that, are those super unrealistic things because they're funny to watch. But you don't have to do any of that. And that's my favorite part. Tray flip into a 50-50, that is a real thing. I can't do it, but, you know, other people can. Like, fakie kickflip is a fakie ollie, whatever. How am I supposed to... Okay, so I have to trick through the tail, 360 spin. Does that count as a 360 spin? No. Did that count as a 360? No, that was 180. This is weird. I don't like that jump. Can I just like Did that count? Oh, that was nasty. That doesn't even count, really? I have the 360 spin here? See, this is also one of the things that this game needs to improve on, is getting the speed to go up inclines is really tricky. Trick through the tail. Oh, a grab counts as that? Speed up inclines needs to be adjusted because vert skating is basically completely useless in this game. It is extremely weird to do, which vert skating, if you don't know, is just like half pipes and shit. That's kind of just what they're called because vertical. It's you're skating on ramps that end completely vertical and send you completely upright. So the most common one is just half pipes, but also bowls and pools and stuff. That's all vert skating. It is not very useful in this game because the speed up inclines has been shot in the ankles. So it is poop. It is ass. I'm going to hope that why is there two spots like so close to each other? This is one of my favorite spots. This is like, I have a couple spots that I like for just like purposefully being stupid, and this is probably my favorite. I love, like, this is the best mega ramp in the game in my opinion. I love this one. Boink. Yeah, I'm very happy with the diversity of like things you can do in terms of actual play style in this game. In terms of play style, or in terms of things to do with in terms of like progression and challenges and all that stuff, there's definitely gonna be more, and there should be more. So this spot is right here in the corner of Goldcrest. It's this. I mean, you can't really see really well, but you'll see these two buildings with like little gray or brown and red specks on them. That's this spot. This is a fast travel point you can activate, but it comes pretty late in the Goldcrest. I think you need to be like level 5 or 6 in Goldcrest, and then you can climb up this side over here. So you'll see all this scaffolding on this side. Climb all the way up the scaffolding, get to the top, and then so you can drop in right off of here, or you can even drop in over here, which is if you are good. I am not good, but yeah, you can do that too. This is probably my favorite spot in terms of my Gramp stuff. I like this transition a lot. Hi, Crudy. My cat's on my desk. My cat is bumping into my mic. Oh, Mongo pushing. Let me not do that. And then you can also go back over. Watch how. There you go. Yeah, vert skating needs work. It's definitely the weakest part of the actual skating in this game so far. My cat is sitting on my lap now. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I still have my my camera is connected. There we go. Look at him. Look at Grudy. Oh. Look at the baby boy. Look at the baby man. How do you get on building like that? I will show you. Cart. Oh, I'm minimizing my game. Let me show you real quick. So, I'll leave the cam on so you can see Crouton here. So, this building is right here in the corner of Gullcrest. Oh, well, alright. I guess bye-bye. Bye-bye, Grudy. So, it's right here in this corner of Gullcrest down here. You see these buildings with the brown and red speckles on them. And then you come over here to this side of the building, and you just climb all the way up this set of scaffolding here. So you go over here, start climbing. You can climb all the way up to the top. And yeah, save your reset point up there, and then you can do some crazy shit. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite spot in terms of mega ramp stuff. Not my favorite spot in the game, but in terms of doing crazy shit like this, yeah, this one's peak. It's like, it's big enough that you can do mega ramp stuff, but some of the crazy like cross building gaps people have been doing are almost like too big to me, to the point where I'm like, that's just like unnecessary and kind of like doesn't look that cool. I feel like with this spot, like you're in air for a good amount of time, but there's enough like bridging like things to do. Like there's this little turnaround here, and then that leads into this, which you can push across here and like do this, and then do a little bit of that, and like it's a very clean line to go through. Whereas like some of the huge cross building stuff people are doing is just like one huge jump, and that stuff isn't nearly as interesting to me as something like this is, where I can like, oh, I fucked up my tray flip. Let me do an actual tray flip. Let me infinite tray over this. Let me see. Whoopah! Yeah. Infinite tray flip, my goat. Infinite kick flip. And then a little whoop. Oh yeah. There's definitely some things that need to come back. Hall of Meat in some form has got to come back. There's no way they can make a skate game without including Hall of Meat in some form. I know they did it probably to lower the rating, whether that was actual skate dev team's choice or EA's choice. That was realistically most likely the reason. Actual games of skate are definitely, I believe that's going to come back. They have stated already in their official like roadmap for early access that, you know, new game modes are going to be returning, and that kind of thing. So we're going to get actual games of skate back. So that one I'm pretty confident in, but Hall of Meat definitely is one that is kind of iffy in terms of like if they're going to be able to do it, because EA might be hounding down their neck to make it like children accessible. However, I'm sure that a game of skate will come back, and like death races and stuff will likely come back in a certain form. I don't know exactly what form, but I believe that they will be back. So a lot of the stuff that is missing compared to Skate 3, I do believe will come back in one form or another. Let me do what I actually came over here to do, which is unlock this fast travel point. Wacha. I need better clothes. My clothes are so bad. How far are you in the game? Because you do... The farther you get in the game, so that is another complaint. I think the clothes you can get from the loot boxes are not that bad. They're kind of bland. You know, there's nothing crazy in here. But I think you can put together some pretty clean outfits with some of the stuff you get from the loot boxes. Just started. Yeah, that makes sense. For the first little bit, you're going to be rocking the most generic shit you can. Yeah, you're going to be rocking the default for a little while. But what I do is I pick, yeah, let's say I got all these pants and stuff. I think some of this stuff, like these are actual pants that, like, this is an outfit I willingly would wear in real life. Like, if you see me in public now, there's a good chance I'm wearing something like this. In fact, I'm gonna change the outfit a little bit. I'm gonna throw on this shirt, and I'm gonna keep these pants on, and I'm gonna ride like this. Take the hoodie off for a little while. Yeah, at the beginning you're kind of wearing the most generic stuff. But what I do is I basically I have a lot of the boxes unlocked by doing the story and doing a lot of challenges and stuff. But typically what I'll do, holy shit, I have a lot of money, is I will show you what I'll do right now because I have a lot of money. I usually go through the box when I find something, and I'll kind of just fish for an item that I like. Like in this arcane box, I really want the deck that's in here, the flagship deck, which is not that one. So it's really just a matter of just progressing through. The later you get in the game, the cooler stuff the boxes have, especially once you get into later Gullcrest boxes, and then definitely the Market Mile boxes have some cool stuff in there. At least I think personally that they do. So you can get some cool stuff without spending any money. Granted, it's gonna take a little bit of grinding, but you do get a lot of these coins for free. You just have to, complete some challenges. I get tired. Holy shit. So yeah, you can get some cool stuff. I didn't get the deck that I wanted. I have 3 items in the... Oh, geez, that's a glass. I have 3 items in the box left, and I didn't even get them. I didn't even look at this. Oh. That's cool. Or just clipped through the ledge, and I grinded with my legs. Nice. Ooh, that is cool. Do I like that more than my current one? Probably. Wow, this box, this is a box. Can I screenshot it? Is the Gullcrest thing gonna go away? No, it's just gonna stay there. Okay. Alright, you gonna go away now? Yes. Oh. Yeah, let me I forgot to do something. I'm just gonna add the stream. Click link. New stream. Add stream. Live right now. Click link. Parentheses. Oh, who put the pregnant emoji? Who was that? Who did that? Was that Farbos? No, it was Diddy. And okay, it was Diddy. Oh no. Above. Oh, that was you? Let's go. You're Diddy? Oh, that's who that is. Okay. Okay, well, I have 2 cats on my desk. Hold on, let me pull up the cam here. Hello, OBS. OBS. Cam. Now Ronald is up. Hey, not on the keyboard. Not on the keyboard. Not on my keyboard, please. I got this one. What's this guy doing? Ron, you're trying so hard to be included. There you go. There's you, mister. I'll clear some room for you. They're trying so hard, both of them, because Crudy's still over here too. So Crudy's over there. Ronald is right here. So let me just... There you go. Y'all get the Ronald cam. There you go. Ronald cam. Ronald cam. Hi, Ron. Hey, bud. He's a little baby. He loves sitting on my desk while I play video games. While I do anything. Even if I'm just watching YouTube videos, he will sit on my desk and decide he's going to start chewing on things. And it's really not the most fun. But he does it. Ow. There you go. I'll get Ron cam. You want Ron Cam or Crouton Cam? Because I have both readily available. I think Ron's more likely to stay here longer. But I don't know. I'm gonna bring Ron Enjoyer. He's probably my favorite of the boys. I know you're not supposed to like pick which child is your favorite, but I absolutely did, and it's Ron. Always has been, and it always will be. I love the rest of them, but they can't even compete to my GOAT, Ron. The absolute, the GOAT. Hey, Wendell.
Did you know?
Hey, yo.
Around the Way is where Slappy is from. It's also where this classic SD Loc line ends.
On the way is where Slappy is from. I don't care.
Let's go.
Is it timed? No, it's not timed. I'm doing something. Hang on. I am checking. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. You can see Ron.
Are you waiting for a formal invitation?
I think that's cute. I need to go more towards my mouse. No, away from my mouse. Is that correct? Is that accurate Rongel framing? Oh, it didn't even. What about that? That's good enough. I'm enjoying the Ronald cam. It's maybe a bit large. Maybe I'll make the Ron cam a little smaller here. Go whoop. There you go. There you go. There's the Ronald cam. You can roll like a bowling ball by holding L2, R2 and using left joystick. Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do that. And then if you spam A, you can jump while you're bowling ball, and this is technically faster than actually skating. In terms of like flat ground, just pushing. It's not faster than skating in terms of like rolling down inclines and stuff, but just flat ground pushing, it's technically faster than skating. If that's the way you want to play the game, go ahead, man. But that's definitely not my preferred way to play the game. But hey, they allow you to do it. Drop kick right after rolling sometimes and launch it. Yeah, you can do some very funny things. You can do some absolute silliness here. Don't remember the exact how you do it, but I know you can like. You can very easily launch yourself. Yeah, you can do that. That exists. How do you do more than one tray flip and do like 720 flips, nightmare flips and shit? So it's the same as any held trick. So you do, when you do like your kick flip or your heel flip or whatever, kick flip and heel flip is easier. Just hold the last direction. So when you flick it, just hold in that direction. You can do it with tray flips as well. So tray flips, 360 flips, same thing. You can do it with them too. It can be a little tricky sometimes because sometimes we'll just get like a 360 shove and those don't usually do that. They need more space. But if you do get a proper varials, I don't think you can do it with. Varials do not cooperate with me. You, especially for 360 flips, you need to have room. But yeah, hold the last direction and you will be able to give it a good flick. Hi, Celestro. I love you. Hi, Jack. Hi. Love you too, buddy. I'm confused on this mission. It says complete goals and challenges. So, I'll show you. Right now, I am doing a challenge. It's these things. Which I don't really want to do this one. This one kind of seems like I need to use my brain. And I don't want to use my brain right now. So these things, these orange, I have a lot of them. You probably won't have as much of them. I know you won't have as much of them, because I have more of the game unlocked. But these orange things, those are challenges. And then the goals are the check boxes inside of them. So basically, it just means complete these things. Do a bunch of these things. And you don't have to like fully complete them. You can bail out on them. If you hit your pause button and then hit X if you're on Xbox controller, and then square if you're on PlayStation. You can bail out of them. You don't actually have to complete them. You just need to complete a set amount of the little checkboxes in them. So, yeah. Those are the challenges. That's how you get your money, too. Ow. Figured out. What were you missing? Was it just a skill issue? Mechanical issue? As long as it's an actual, like an actual 360 flip, then you can do it. But, like inward heels, don't do it. Varials, don't do it. But you can do it on, you can do infinites on 360 shoves, any regular kickflip. I think you can do, can you do, fuck. Can you do it on hard flips? You can do laser flips. You can't infinite hard flips, I believe. Oh wait, yeah, you can. You can do infinite lasers. I don't remember what nightmare flips are. I know there's some tricks that that are not in the game yet that they have name dropped. The two that they have name dropped that are returning, they're just working on ironing them out, is Impossibles and Dark Slides. They have said specifically that those are they're in the oven, they're cooking them up, but they need to, you know, iron them out because they're a little bit trickier to implement than just regulars. Like regular, just normal tricks that we have now. Yeah, Impossibles and Dark Slides, they are coming back. I know specifically Dark Slides are super tricky to implement. They were super buggy in like Skate 3. I know that there was a lot of weird speed glitches you can do with them, so I'm sure they're just trying to iron it out and just make sure they work. Impossibles, I don't know about the stats of Impossibles in old games, but they are working on them. Yeah, you can. Ow. Get hit by a vehicle. That's what you can do. What was I trying to do here? I was trying to go to that. Oh, but that's way up top. But that's going to give me so much money. Total attempts. So flip tricks. Grind. I'll just do that one. I'll just do it. I know I said I didn't want to do it, but I'm balling. I can do it. I'm the GOAT. I'm the best to ever do it. All right, let me see.
Did you know?
Nightmares of
Around the way
variable
where Slappy is from, it's
variable
also where this
double
classic
flip?
Espilog line.
A varial?
It's
Is that what you mean to say?
showtime.
Like a double varial? Or variable? Yeah, varial. That's double varial. Isn't that technically double in what way? Because, can I do just a regular varial? Please? Regular varial? Aren't tray flips technically just like... Can I fucking regular varial? I don't... I'm so bad at varials in this game. There we go. Shove double kick. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, 180 shove double kick. Okay, so it's the other double. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say tray flips are just 360 shove kick flips. So it's 180 shove, but double kick flip. All right. Okay. That's a line right there. Okay, so 180 spin, grind, crazy style, freaky style. Can I just like skip that one altogether? Because no, I can't. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. 360 shoves and I guess 360 flips, but tray flips are probably my favorite things to do in this game right now. I very much enjoy the way 360 shoves look, just in real life, and also I don't know how I got a 360 hard flip there, but that was a thing. Nollie hard flip. Oh, I still have my own stream open. I didn't even know that. I have my own stream open on my phone. This is annoying. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to place a I'll go ahead and do this. Oh, no, I can't. I have to grind that. And laser flips my god. I do very much enjoy laser flips. I think laser flips do look really cool. Watch out. Hello, lasers? There we go. There's my laser. I don't know the input
Quick restart.
for... What is... So... I guess 360 hard flip is just a regular hard flip with more of a scoop. Yeah, it's just a regular hard flip with more of a scoop. So scoop and then top left corner if you're regular. So yeah, 360 hard flips. And then you have inward heels. Like inward heels look ridiculous. I don't know the physics of how inward heels actually work, like in real life, but that looks ridiculous. Like unrealistic. But all the other tricks are actually like shockingly like realistic to look at. I don't know how inward heels work. That they break my brain.
Give it another try.
But most of the other ones I can like physically understand in terms of like them being real skate tricks. Like I understand how varials and tray flips work, and obviously just like kick flips and heel flips and all that stuff. Yeah, inward heels. I don't understand that. Like I don't even understand what I'm looking at with that. Hard flips in general, I don't quite understand. Yeah, I don't quite understand how hard flips work in terms of like the actual real life trick. Brain doesn't comprehend that one. But all the other ones I understand. Hard flips are super sick though. It's a cool input too. It's like a very complex input to do. You can't just like whip them out. I say as I whip one out. I'm gonna whip it out. I don't like this challenge, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do it right now. I'll do that when I have my brain fully intact. You see? Hi. Hello, Ronald. Oh, I gotta send my buddy this because he is click. I have a Ron cam on because he's a big fan of Ronald. Big Ronald fan, and he comes and watches my cat sometimes. So I'll let him join the Ron fan club. I want to do this challenge. However, it involves me going very high up in the air in terms of getting to the challenge. And I kind of just don't want to do that, man. I would like to stay on the ground for the most part. Hey, y'all. This is one of the ones I don't know how to get up there. I don't know entirely how to get myself up there. This is one of the ones I was struggling to figure out the other day. Oh, wait, you can climb up the corners of these. The corners have climbing spots. I missed that part the first time. Okay, alright, okay. Then I think, that was a skill issue. Okay, Ron, alright, shaking my whole desk. Alright, I see how it is. I think once you get up the corner here. Hey, stop that. Stop that. No fighting yourself. Oh my gosh. I'm trash. Ronald, stop. Hey, stop fighting yourself. You're fine. You're okay. You're alright. You'll be alright. You're gonna be fine. Please don't kick everything off my desk. Thank you. must get up. I'm tired. Holy. No! Okay. Yeah. I'm a climaholic. Yes. I finally figured out how to get up to the spots. Where is it? There it is. It's way up there. So good. This building was confusing me. We could not figure out how to get up to the top of this one the other day. But he figured it out. Yeah. Here. There we go. And now I can do this, which is going to give me a lot of money.
The Lokes are proud of their heritage site. This stunt,
The Lokes.
my advice,
Okay.
hit it.
Huzzah. Fly through park statue land. Okay. Yeah. Oh no. No. Yes. Okay. Got that one. Soar into the dinos. Into the dino we go. Job boink. It's another dino. Oh, where am I going? Oh, there's the other dino. That one's gonna be tricky. I wonder if I can just go over the building this way. Cut straight over. Oh, yeah, I can. Boink. Oh, that's a horseback. Okay. Well. So I need to go... Ooh, church windows. Fly through the open church windows. I have to do all of them? What is that? Okay, there's that. Well, not all of them, but 3. Oh, no! Almost close. I don't know where this last dino is. Oh my gosh, I keep aiming too high and it's bouncing me off. Okay, that one I got. Another one over here. Please. 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 Yes. Oh, actually, you know what? The church might be my favorite spot in the game. I think the church is so cool. Oh, there's the other dino. Inside of the church is so sick. In general, like, what is in the church and also in atmosphere, because the stained glass casts, like, a colored shadow.
That was a
I think the church
matter
is
of sight.
awesome
Good
spot.
work, chef.
Yeah, I very much enjoy that it ties into the parking garage, where you can fly through the parking garage. Ooh, this gives a lot of currency. This is technically in. Which area is this technically in? Doesn't really say. I think that's technically in Market Mile, which is good because I need more Market Mile experience points. My least leveled up place, which makes sense because it's the last one you unlock. At least for right now, I don't think Brick Switch is unlockable yet. It is not complete. Ciao. No, I checked. That's in Goldcrest. Damn. Thought it was a Market
The
Mile.
Lokes found a cutty
Hey,
spot
Banjo.
that needed to be
Hey, yo.
doctored. Paging Dr. Slappy. Go state of patient.
The goat. Okay, best sequence, manual, 360 spin, grab, all the above in one sequence. Hiya. Hi. Okay. And bam. Bam. Wow. I don't think this one will be too bad, assuming I'm not stupid. Okay. Didn't have enough points, but I did all the above. Okay, so I'm going to go boom, tray, into manual, into grind, into 360 grab out. Never mind. Ooh. Okay, this one's not hard in concept. It's just mechanically going to be a little difficult because that score limit is quite high. Actually, you know what? I can probably just modify 360 grab at the end and be fine. Do need a grind in there, though. No, I don't need a grind. Oh, this is... Didn't work? Didn't count. Okay. Oh my gosh. This one sucks. Like this it's really just this rail sucks. That didn't count. I don't enjoy this rail setup is super jank. Because you can't really get up to that other one. I'm going to place a kicker down. I think that's the best way to do what I'm aiming to do. Which is not just to cheat it. And like actually do something cool in and cool out. Just get some steez in here. I think it's the best way to do that and not worry about like doing it lame. So I'm going to try and tray in. Manual. Back. Tray in. No? Oh my gosh. I'll just 360 shove in. Thanks, Ron. Very cool. Alright, well, Ron left, so the Ron cam is going to have to go off. Hey, stop that. You're okay. Okay, he's just knocking shit off my desk now. Ron, why? He's knocking stuff off my desk because he just lays down. And, like, lays down and then sprawls out and uses his back to push everything off my desk. And it's incredibly frustrating. It's not even like he's not just using his paws. He's like laying down on top of things and I had a whole like fake planter that he just laid down, shoved his back into, and knocked everything off my desk. Like that thing is too heavy for him to just knock it off just by pushing on it. So he uses his massive weight because he's fat and girthy. Just kidding. He's actually quite thin. To knock everything off. Is that gonna count? I'm gonna cry. That did not count. God, I hate how manuals throw you so far off course. Like manual, when you get into manual, sometimes your character it'll just start drifting in a certain direction. Like that, I really don't like. What the fuck? My cat's going crazy. One of the complaints I do have about the actual. What is my cat doing? Oh, see. Look what you did, Ron. You scared your brother. Come on, dude. They're plants. You're okay. Crudy's like stalking and he's terrified of the planter that Ron just knocked off my desk because it looks creepy with all the plants and turkey nuts and stuff sticking out of it. So, look what you did, Ron.
You got this.
I'm scaring your freaking brother, knocking stuff off my desk, chewing on my cables. Freaking ridiculous. I might need to put a kicker onto this because this is okay. This is annoying me. It's like this would be such an easy line if manuals would stop throwing me against the fucking wall. I'd be so chilling right now. But manuals just throw me against the wall. Every time, look at. Okay, well that was just a skill issue. I will land in a manual, and then it throws me way over here. Why is it throwing me way over here? What if I just ollie, manual? Fine, that worked. That worked. Maybe I'm just a little baby and I need to stop trying to do too difficult things.
Prognosis.
But then again, it was an 800 score limit, so I kind of had to do difficult things. But that one is technically in Goldcrest, which is Sag. I like this park too. This park right outside of the Market Mile shop. The Rolling Waves skate park. I think this park is pretty sick also. There's a challenge. We have to drop into that. Pretty sick. Footchal. That's not what I wanted to do. Footchal. But I do very much enjoy this park. You can be like, Whoppa! Yeah, Varial. An infinite triplet. Fuck. Oh my gosh. That's the 360 flip input messes with me hardcore. I don't know why I struggle with that one so much. Even more than I struggle with like laser flip input. But that one just fucks me up for some reason. Bam. See, how did I just get a nollie? What was that? How did I just get like a modded nollie? Fuck. Oh, pow. There you go, 720 flip. Sick. There we go. Into a manual, and then kick out. That was an ollie, and then bakey kickflip out. There we go. Bam. The other side. A little no slide. Bam. 4 times modifier for that, dog? What? Jeez. Getting mad points. Oh! I think 4 times is the highest modifier. I'm Mongo pushing. Let me not do that. Oh! Okay. That was interesting. I don't know how you do, like, slow. Like, I've seen people do, like, really slow. Like, instead of doing the like, double or triple kickflip, they'll do just, like, a really slow kickflip. Like, I technically just did it there, but I don't know how. I gotta go to bed because I unfortunately have to go to a job in the morning. Dude, I'm supposed to, but I believe I'm going to call out. So, that's so real and fair. I don't believe I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. So yeah. Have fun at your job. I'm supposed to do mine, but medical reasons say otherwise. So, I'm gonna not lift heavy object when my heart wants to explode. What is this? Please share link with me. I need Ron Cam. Steve, I just did. Forward this. No, Steven. Reply. This link. Me stream. I gotta turn Ron Cam back on so Steve can see Ron Cam. Ron Cam is on. Ronald. Hey. Hey. Reginald. Son. Come here. Face the camera. Hey. Don't step on my keyboard, please. I know how much you like stepping on keyboards. But please don't do that. And there's Crudy in the background. I think he's still scared of the, he's still scared of the, what is it? The plant that Ron knocked over. Because Ron's knocking over plants. He's a criminal. Doing criminal activity. No, he's leaving. Where are you going, Ron? You're going to lay right there? And he's going to knock over all my plants again. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. Of course you are. Well, in that case, let me just slide this guy to right over there. Ron, you're the moneymaker. Give me all them Twitch subs. There you go. There's the Ron cam. Ron cam is up. It returned. We're so back. Watch out. We're so back. And Crouton's rubbing against my leg. I do have to go soon. But don't chew on my cable, Crouton. Please. I'm busy skating. That was so clean. Oh! Land that. Yeah. Alright. I have all of Market Mile done for today. I have all of Hedgemont done for today. Ooh, how many more do I have to do? 1, 2. Do I only have 2 more challenges and then I'm done with all of them? I believe so. I might as well just clear them and just call it a day. Cause my goal today was to clear all of my challenges and catch completely up. And it looks like I am very close to doing that. So, ow! I hit by a vehicle. There's a damn Honda Civic over here. Not even, but well. So I'm gonna hope I can clear all my challenges and then just call it a day. Let's see. Triple flick. Oh, wow. Triple flip trick over the shrubs. Grind the big handrail. Gap between the flag poles. Do all the above in attempt. So I need to wank triple U. Grind the big handrail, which I am about to do. I'm just going to ollie on. Nothing crazy. That's it. Gap the big flag poles. Did I not just gap the flag poles? I think I know what it means. I didn't do it. What pain? What boink? Huh? Gap between the flagpoles. Do I have to land on that? I don't understand. If I have to land on that, like, horizontal rail, how in the world am I supposed to just do that and not bail? Brother. Brother, what? Brother, what? How am I supposed to do that and not bail? Triple flip over the shrubs. Grind the big handrail. Board slide that bitch. Gap. That. Oh, grab! Wow, I'm stupid and I can't read. Oh my gosh. I messed that up because I thought it said gap between the flagpoles. Duh. Grab between the flagpoles. That's easy. I have stage 4 dementia. Apparently. Gap between the flagpoles. Hi, yoink. Aw. I'll even do a little 1 foot air there. You know. So Ronald Cam up and running. Ronald Cam is up. Ronald. There you go. There's Ronald. Camera. Alright, I have 1 left to do. Yeah, then I'm done. Huh? Brother, I just spawned in. I'm already hit by a vehicle. This is going to be a bitch. Oh, jeez. This is a fitting one to end on.
Did you know?
It's the only one I am actually reluctant to do.
Send it.
First of all, Fentfold. Fentfold again. So, I'll 2-push this. Just ollie on. Okay. Flip tricks out of 4. So, I have to jump up that? Oh, I don't like this at all. I think this is a really poorly designed challenge here. That's like super jank and not in a fun way. Ooh. So what the fuck do I have to do? Okay, well I don't have to get it that try. So I do all that, I come down here. Wait, so you're telling me, hold on. I can skip that entire part. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to skip that entire part then. Yeah, I'm just going to skip that entire part. Because this is like mega jank. I don't like that at all. Yeah, that's bad. If they expect me to do that, nah, that ain't happening. So I'm going to go ahead and just grab this guy. Ooh. So I'm in a 180 spin, 20-meter grind distance, 4 flip tricks. So that'll give me 20. I just to pop out. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. So I have to manage to secure that in a weird and gross way. So I'll just do that. Get my 4 flip tricks in. Get my grind distance in. I suck. I messed that up so bad. I also like that my road textures decided to give up and, not be textures anymore. So that part's really cool. Oh, my God. You bitch. Okay. Dude, this section sucks. This beginning section here is dog shit. There's my flip tricks. There's all that. Grind distance. Gonna go ahead and just do that. And then this is the last one? So yeah, I did it. That's the last one. Dude, I was so caught up on that beginning piece because at first the reason I neglected to do this challenge, I thought I misread and I thought it was one of those like you have to do everything in one like section. Like you have to do all of there's some of them that you have to do them all in one sequence on a what am I trying to say? Holy shit. The tricks only count if you do them on specific highlighted obstacles. And I thought that little front section was where I had to do all those tricks. And I was kind of freaking out because I was like, there ain't no way in hell I'm going to be able to do all that in that little section. Now, to celebrate me completing all of my challenges, I'm going to go bomb off of the parking garage. Here we go. Yoink. Oh, yeah. I probably should have gone to the other side. Let me go to the other side. And people are just placing stupid shit here. And I'm going to go yoink. Watch out. Water. Doink. Bro, I unironically hate people. What are you doing, dog? That boy almost ruined that spot completely. I mean, it's just like real life. You'll be skating at a spot, and then a little child will come in and ruin the whole thing. It's so real and accurate and true. So, what the actual... Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Like, it's not worth fighting with this random-ass little kid about where he should place his things. I'm not gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna go skid on this one. Ow. Yeah, he just places shit wherever he wants. Can I land this? Oh yeah, I can. Ow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the better drop-in spot. Right here. Does this work? Can I drop in from doing this? Oh, almost. But I'll drop in here. I'll go a little, the hoink. Fuck. A masterpiece. Kablam. Oh! Beautiful. I love this section. So that's everything, right? Yeah, that's all of my challenges for today. Completely done. I think that I still have missions to do. That complete challenge. Oh yeah, I can't even do this part because I already did all my challenges for today. What do I want to open? What do I want? I like those pants. I like the flannel pants. The PJs. Ooh, I could have like a comfy like PJs and I'm opening this bitch. Ooh, yes. Down low. Give me PJs. Yes! Yes! I'm cooking! I'm absolutely cooking. Okay. Ooh, you know what? If I open Market Mile boxes, that gives me XP too. Open Market Mile boxes. Yes. I don't care about any of these, I think. I don't care about any of this. I like that first deck. And I like the pants in this one. So I'll open these. Okay, those are alright. I don't usually like shorts in general. I'm a pant guy, not a short guy. And I got a skirt. Okay, I will not be wearing that, but I appreciate that I have it. So what I can do is like, all right, hoodie, and then the flannel pants, and then the jammies, and then I'll put on these light shoes that I pink. No, I'll put on the slip-ons. Get them black slip-ons, and then I can instead of that I can put the sweater on. And I'm ready for bed. I am ready for nap. This is the comfiest shit ever. I can put the full flannel fit on. Get the wife beater on. Hell no. I just put the boom. Nah, I love these pants too much though. Those pants are so good. Oh, I love those pants. And then I put the teal on, and then I slapped the matching pant. Oh, they don't match. This is legit something I'd be wearing in real life. Why does my hair disappear when I put the helmet on? This is just a random black hat. I have some sunglasses. The socks. I put no sock. Can I put no feet, like no shoes on? That a thing I can do? No, it's not. Okay. I saw like none in the other option as I was like, dog, can I just put no shoes on? I put leggings on. Get these little shorts. I can have the summer fit, even though I hate shorts. I never wear shorts ever. Oh, I love manuals. Manuals are my favorite. I actually do really like manuals. I just don't like that they throw you in whatever direction they feel like it. Hello? Why is my... Hello? Am I bad? Is this a skill issue? Not if I can tray flip off this. Alright. Well, I guess I'm just ass. Not if I can infinite laser flip. No, that's a 360 shove. Dude, this late trick system is kind of jank. And I know that that's just a skill issue. I just don't want to admit it's a skill issue. There's my infinite tray flip. Bam. Whoop-bow. The fit is not for me. All right, I can't do the shorts. However, this fit is for me. This is exactly what I wear. Got the sick ass cargo pants. I got mostly the hoodie. I think the hoodie is gas. But also the shirts. If the shirt is cool, I could be that guy with a hoodie and shorts on. Oh, I'm tired. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of liking the jammies. I put the jammies on to skate today. Hell yeah. Got my freaking jammies on. I am ready to go, dude. Absolutely ecstatic. Ready to go. What up, boink? Alright. I think I'm probably gonna get out of here. Cause, yeah, I mean, I don't think there's there's literally nothing else for me to do. Aside from my story missions, which I don't feel like doing. Look at him. Are you kidding me? Are you seeing this right now? He's such a little baby. He loves being on my desk so much. Oh, Rigel. Oh. He loves being my son. And he is my son. And he's a great son. I'm not a good dad, though. I, like, every single day drink so much alcohol. And then I punch him so hard. Because, you know, that's just the way it be sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta get aggressively drunk and assault your children. Maybe I change my... Ooh, that grip is pretty cool. Maybe I go with something a little more simple, though, honestly. I'm feeling like the board is a little too much right now. My board is kind of just like a color vomit kind of deal. And I'm not really fucking with it. I need a consistent theme. I need a theme. If I just go all blue and I just switch... Is that too lame? That's too lame. That's a lame board. Everything I have is just blue. I like that. Where's the one I saw that I really liked? It was all the cartoon stuff. Yeah, no. It's like, not cartoon, it's like traditional tattoos. But I like that, just with the black, the gray. Keeping her simple. Yeah, what if I just do that? Just a super simple board. Super simple setup. Because I think the floral was kind of messing with me a bit. Yeah, I think the floral grip was just way too much. Then I could probably just have a regular. What about just a regular old grip? I calm down with the crazy the crazy deck and all that, and I just get regular grip. Or white grip. Should I put white grip on this? Let me see what white grip looks like. I've never actually seen white grip like in real life, and that's probably for a reason. Oh, that actually looks cool. I am unironically down with the white grip in this video game. I think it looks kind of fire. Kind of cool and swag and awesome. What is this guy doing? A fent fold in front of this guy. Just fent folding. The white grip is kind of heat. Not gonna lie. Yeah, the white board is kind of sick. Ain't gonna lie, Chief. Now I go full monochrome, because one of the things I really like is monochrome colors. I wish there was a gray hoodie. I don't have the gray hoodie. And I go this, and I pop on these bitches, and look at my fit. My fit is giving needs some color. That's what it's giving. I'm just gonna get blue sweatshirt. That is the fit for now. There you go. Now let me just do this. Let me just go to Canal real quick. No, not even Canal. Let me just go to the stage and then skate around the walkway and hit some sick lines. There's got to be some cool little lines I can do. Right over here. Blink. Fuck that one up. Go boom. No slide. Wow, I'm sad. Boom. Okay. It's kind of mid, but alright. Okay, I'm really bad. This camera angle keeps fucking me up. I'm really bad when it comes to skating with the traditional, like the old school low angle. Oh, I am. Never mind, I am regular here. Okay. That's not bad. Imperva Towers. Why is it all blue? That's not gonna work. There's a bunch of weird stuff. Oh, am I in Market Mile? I guess, yeah, I technically am in Market Mile. But, alright, I think it's about time that I head out. I go to bed. I go honk shoe night night night. For anyone who's still here, thanks for sticking around. And yeah, that's about it. Bye bye.